Good morning, dear students. We have solved up to question number 10 in our previous class. So question number 11 is similar to question number 10. So you will solve by yourself. I told you you have to do some homework. Then let's go to question number 12. This is also similar to question number 11 only, but the expression is little different from this. So that's why we are solving question number 12 now. Then we'll go to 13 and so on. So question number 12 is given here. Find the equations of all lines having slope 0 which are tangent to this curve. So what is the slope of the tangent? Let us find out from the given curve. So the given curve is y equal to 1 by x square minus twice x plus 3. So let us find out the slope of the curve. Slope of the tangent to the curve. So dy by dx is equal to, it can also be written as that is ddx of x square minus twice x plus 3 to the power of minus 1. No? Since it is a reciprocal form, so then ddx of this whole thing will be what? Minus 1 into x square minus twice x plus 3 to the power of minus 1 into ddx of the inside part. What is that? X square minus twice x plus 3. So then we get here minus 1 x square minus twice x plus 3 to the power of minus 2 into ddx of this part is twice x minus 2. No? Then we can write it as minus bracket twice x minus 2 by x square minus twice x plus 3 whole square. No? So now, according to the question, the slope of the tangents is equal to 0. So, slope of the all lines having, here it is given, find the equations of all lines having slope 0, which are tangent. So, according to question, you can say dy by dx, because this is slope, dy by dx is equal to 0. So this dy by dx means this expression now, minus 2x into, minus twice x minus 2, again minus sign here, divided by x square minus twice x plus 3 the whole square is equal to 0. So that gives us, if we transpose this to the right hand side, it will be minus twice x minus 2 the equal to 0. Cancelling the negative sign from here, what do you get? Twice x equal to 2. So x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1, then y will be equal to, then y is equal to, given as x square minus twice x plus 3. So from here what you can get? 1 by 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 3. That is equal to 4 minus 2 is 1 by 2. So y is equal to 1 by 2. Thus, you can say so that is the point at which the tangents to the curve will be having slope 0. That point is the point at which the slope of the tangents will be 0 is, that is x is equal to, that we got x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 by 2. No? Therefore, equation of the lines which are tangents is y minus y naught equal to m times x minus x naught, where it is m is what? Slope. So y minus y naught, what is y naught? 1 by 2 is equal to, what is the slope? 0 into x minus x naught is what? 1. So this whole thing will give reduced to 0, where here it is m stand for what? Dy by dx, that is slope. Okay, dear students, that is slope. So then this whole thing will become 0. Then you will have y is equal to 1 by 2. So this is the equation of all the lines which are tangents to the given curve at the point x equal to 1, x is equal to 1, y equal to 1 by 2. Okay, dear students. Look at next question, question number 13. Find points on this curve at which the tangents are parallel to x-axis. So if the tangents are parallel to x-axis, let's find out the slope of this curve. Slope will be here will be, this is will be twice x into 1 by 9 into 1 by 9. If we take the derivative, I am saying, okay, I am writing this ddx of this x square by 9 plus y square by 16. So is equal to 1. Ddx of 1. So ddx of this one will be twice x by 9, that is 2 by 9 into x, plus ddx of this one is 2y into, since 2y by 16, then since we are finding the derivative with respect to x, so then again we have to write dy by dx. ddx of 1 is 0. So then we get here that dy by dx is equal to this is minus 2 by 9x minus 2 by 9 into x, and this will also go there. It will be 16 by 2, y will go down, 2y. Okay, no? 16 by 2y. So then it will be 2 cancelled. Then it will be 16 by minus 16 by 9 into x by y. So dy by dx. Dear students, just you think now, if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, what happens if to a curve a tangent is parallel to x-axis? So suppose this is the curve. Okay, what is x square by 9 plus y square by 16? So if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, then what will happen? Tangent is parallel to x-axis, then the the slope of the tangent will become 0. Suppose it is parallel. This is a parallel line to x-axis. This is x-axis. This is the tangent to this curve. Then its slope will be equal to 0. So if the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis, then dy by dx will be equal to 0, and that dy by dx is equal to what? Minus 16 by 9 into x by y, that is minus 16 by 9 into x by y is equal to 0. Okay, so then we can say x by y is equal to 0. A fraction can become 0 if the numerator is 0, because denominator cannot be 0, no? Y cannot be 0 here. That is, here you can say x is equal to 0, because x is numerator. If 0 by something, non-zero number is y. Y is non-zero number, so x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to, from the equation of the curve we can find out, then we can say like this, then x square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1 will give us x is 0, 0 by 9, 0 square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. So from here what we get? Y square equal to 16, or y is equal to plus minus 4. So therefore the points are, xy pairs are like this. Xy is equal to 0 with 4 and 0 with minus 4. So these are the points These are the points at which the tangents will be parallel to x-axis. Again, if the tangent is parallel to y-axis, if the tangent is parallel to y-axis, then what we will get, that if parallel to y-axis, then dy by dx will be equal to, that is infinity. Why infinity? Just a thing. Suppose we are talking about like this one, like this tangent. This is suppose x-axis and this is y-axis, okay, and this is the curve, okay, and the tangent is parallel to y-axis. That means it is something like this. Suppose it is going like this, yes or no? Then does it make what angle does it make with the x-axis? It makes 90-degree angle. So tan 90, because slope is what? Tan 90 only. So tan 90 is what? Not defined or infinity. No, tan 90 is not defined, or you can say infinity. Okay, infinity, that means the denominator is 0. In our this case, the denominator is 0. Yeah? So that means it will be something, a non-zero number by 0. So what you can see here, dy by dx is infinity. Dy by dx, what we got? Dy by dx, we got x by y. X by y is infinity. Just a thing. So this infinity stands for something like this. Say one non-zero number, say a by 0, something like this. Then if you take their reciprocal, it will be what? X by y is infinity. Then y by x will be equal to 0, because suppose 5 by 0 is infinity. 5 by 0 is infinity, but 0 by 5 is equal to 0. Means infinity's reciprocal is 0. Got the idea? So that is, just try to understand, x by y will become infinity because the tangent is parallel to y-axis. Okay, tangent is parallel to y-axis. That's why x by y is infinity. Means x by y is dy by dx, that is the slope. Slope is infinity. So then y by x will be equal to 0. So from here what you can say? Y cannot be 0, only x can be 0, no? Y can be 0, not x. So this gives us that y equal to 0. X into 0 is 0. So if y is 0, then we will get x from here, x square by 9 plus 0 square by 16 is equal to 1, will give us that x is equal to plus minus 3, because simplifying this you will get plus minus 3. So x is plus minus 3, that means one point will be 3, 0, one point will be minus 3, 0, at which one point will be this one 3, 0 and one point will be minus 3, 0, and this point is 0, 4, and this point is 0, minus 4. Is it clear, students? So this is the line parallel to x-axis, this is another line parallel to x-axis, then this is one line parallel to y-axis, this is one line parallel to y-axis. So this is the situation here. So we will write now our last line. Therefore the points at which the tangents to the curve are parallel to y-axis are, that is one point is minus 3, 0, another point is 3, 0. Okay, dear students, this is our final answer. So dear students, I am waiting for your assignments, because you see, if you regularly submit your assignments, then only the assignment marks can be uploaded, no? So please submit your assignments. So that mark will go to the board. Okay, So please submit your assignments on time. Through mail you can submit, no? And then the remaining questions you try at home. That is your assignment on your homework, because we have again some more, no? We have to finish so on time. That's why I will go to next point in our next class. So your homework is exercise, that is 6.3 remaining questions. 6.3 remaining questions. Okay, dear students, remaining questions. Okay, this is your assignment.